week so far. Well, it's only Monday, but hope your week's starting out good. I'm on my way to my OBGYN appointment. Not excited about it. I am not looking forward to having to get a freaking vaginal exam, but you know, it's part of being a woman, so I just got to do it, get it over with. It's just one of those things that, like, I think I could probably speak for all women, that you just kind of dread, and then you get it done. It's not bad. It's not as bad as you think, but you always dread it. But anyways, I'm gonna go get that done. And Nora is with my mom. Ari is gonna be coming home, and I'm gonna run in here to the doctor. Then I'm probably gonna stop by Burlington real quick. Recently, my teeth have been hurting me really bad. Honestly, I have not been to the dentist in so long. I had a bad experience with the dentist one time, and it's just kind of like made me, kind of given me a fear of the dentist. Not kind of, it really has. Like one time, the dentist didn't know me enough, and apparently, and I felt the freaking needle, like, I mean, not the needle, but the drill. He was drilling, and just the loud noise, the loud drill, and he hit a nerve in my tooth that just sent, it sent like a shooting pain up in my head, and I literally almost came out of the chair. Like, I jerked, and it was just horrible, and I just don't want to go to the dentist, y'all, like, at all. So I've been putting it off, and I know that's not the answer, that's not the right thing to do, but I have done that. So now, my teeth, this one, and which is in the same area, this one and this one have been hurting lately. So I've got to get in the dentist and go ahead and just face my fear and just do it, you know, tackle it head on and go from there. But I have had a lot of dental problems in the past, as far as like fillings, having to get a lot of fillings, and I've had to have a couple root canals. So, which I'm always jealous of people that don't have to get a lot of dental work done. Like, we actually had a really good weekend. We went to we went and ate at my mom's Saturday, and my sister was there. My sister and her husband and their baby Ashton, and my mom and John, and we just had a really good time. We had an awesome meal together and just got to hang out, which it never feels long enough. Even though we were there for like 5 hours, it did not feel like it at all. It just felt like, you know, it flew by. So, but anyways, my sister lives like, they live like an hour and a half from here, so it's not far. We need to get together more often. So we're probably going to go up there eventually soon, sometime in the near future. But right now I'm also focusing on this exam. So I've been just really busy lately with between working overtime and studying for my exam, and, you know, just between spending time with the girls and Joseph, and excuse me, but I'm excited about getting a little extra money from working overtime. We have a little trip that we're planning on taking Ari to, and I'm super excited about that. We're not telling her yet what we're doing, but just a little trip, you know, just a little surprise. And I'm so excited because we need to do something fun. Like, we need to go somewhere because, you know, I just want to get away and have new experiences, especially now that the weather is warmer. Like, I love going to water parks and just the beach, you know, just fun stuff like that. And like I said, I'm studying for my exam, which kind of takes a lot of the fun out of the summer for me, because it's just kind of like a cloud hanging over my head. But it is what it is, you know, just got to make the best of it and look at it like, you know, it's just something I got to do. And I mean, it is what it is, you know, just study and give it my all, and then I'll have it, you know, something that's investing in my future. So, you know, if I look at it, I'm trying to be positive. I'm really trying to be positive about it. And so yeah, so I figured if I chip away at it each day, you know, eventually I'll get there. And anyway, so we had a good visit Saturday with my family, and then Sunday, yesterday, was Mother's Day. We had a great time just chilling at the house together. Joseph and Ari were so sweet, and Nora, of course, but she slept in a little bit, and Ari and Joseph brought me, okay, sorry, but she was so sweet. She brought me some breakfast in bed, and we laid in bed and ate together, and she spent her money that she made by doing chores and helping me with Nora. She spent her money and got me a box of edible arrangements, strawberries, chocolate covered strawberries. They were so good, and she was so sweet. She didn't even want to eat any with me. I like forced her to eat some with me, and they were really good. It was so cute, so sweet, and, you know, just made me feel so special. Joseph came in there, and while I was still in bed, and came in there and brought, you know, surprised me with my card, and Ari gave me her card, and Joseph got me a book, a really good, it's gonna be a really interesting book to read, and he got me the DVD, A Star Is Born. So we watched that, and it's a really good movie, and I actually really like the music, the soundtrack from it too. So anyways, Ari's been wanting to watch it, and I hadn't let her watch it yet, but I think I'm going to let her watch it and just skip over, you know, the scenes that are questionable. but because she's really wanted to see it, you know, the music aspect of it. So anyways, they were so sweet. And then so Joseph made us waffles, and once we got up, we just were like just relaxed, you know, slept in and enjoyed time together, and it felt great not having anywhere to be, just, you know, relaxing and not having to rush. I do wish we went to church, but honestly I wasn't even really thinking about it, but I know we missed church, so we'll have to definitely go to church soon, next Sunday for sure, so I can pull it back up online, so I'll probably do that, but hopefully if I can remember. But anyways, yeah, just life is good. I'm thankful, I'm blessed. I ended up working some yesterday to go ahead and get a head start on the week with overtime, and I also got some studying in, so it was very productive too. But yeah, I just love my family. I'm so thankful. Joseph is so sweet. He got my mom the, what is it called, the doorbell thing, where the camera where you can see if you're not home, you can see who's at your door and talk to them, and you know, it comes through on your phone. He got her that, and another book. That he's just so thoughtful, and I'm so glad that he loves mom so much that he got her that. And you know, I'm just thankful. And Ari spending her own money on me, and just made me feel so good, you know. I'm just blessed. I'm just thankful. And so yeah, that's pretty much it. But I'm about to pull into my appointment in a second. The weather is beautiful. I was watching, because sometimes, you know, like, I will listen, if I go to YouTube, sometimes I'll click on stuff that I know is a waste of my time to watch, but if I'm, you know, doing something else, and sometimes I'll listen to it. But I used to watch Chris and Queen, like, a long time ago, before she got famous. And it's just interesting and really sad, though, to watch how she's just been, like, on a downward spiral, and like just the way that she's so insecure and has to, like, I don't know, it's just sad to me that she was someone that I actually, like, looked up to in a way, because she was so open with her love for God, you know. And she, of all people, I did not expect her to settle and change, you know, for other people and get caught up in the lifestyle. And this douchebag guy that she's with, you know, that she went and had a baby with, like, literally the second her and Chris broke up, she didn't even have any time to get herself together and, you know, learn to love herself. She's, like, I guess one of those people that has to have a man, she's, like, so insecure, and she's so freaking clingy that she's, like, desperately, like, so immature and just, like, so in your face about trying so hard to please him and be, like, it's like, she thinks that's cute. It's just such a turn off. And her mom is, like, I watch her mom stuff sometimes, and she's such a sweet lady. You know, they're Christian, and she brought, you know, Queen up in the way of the Lord. And she was just saying how, you know, basically she's, like, lost her way, but she'll find her way back. And, you know, it's just got to keep praying for her, because being in the, you know, it's easy to judge someone, I guess, being in the spotlight, or not being, you know, judging someone that is. And I can't say what I would do if I was in that situation with all the money and everything, but it just boils down to self-love. If you don't, like, she just got this surgery, this BBL, you know, that everyone's doing, following the whole freaking trend on social media. Is like, love yourself. I mean, I'm freaking not the weight that I want to be right now. And I wouldn't get that surgery. If anything, like, I need to eat healthier, work out. You know, it's like, it boils down to you loving yourself. That's not going to make you happy with yourself. I mean, it's really not. Especially if you don't change the way you eat, you're just going to get it back. And it's just disappointing to see someone like that, you know, that clearly has lost her way spiritually. I mean, I can't say for sure, you know, what her relationship is with God, but just from her behavior and everything, and I mean, her actions, you know, it's just sad. But anyways, pray for her. Yeah, so my appointment went really good. It was pretty quick too. And I just want to tell y'all one thing, that God is so good. I just want to say, like, I won't go into detail, but there was basically a scare with my health before, a while ago. And I'm just so thankful that I don't have to worry about that anymore. Like, and I know that God gets all the praise for that. He completely healed me. And it's just so good to get, every time I get a good report from the doctor, and to know that everything is good and God's got his hand on me. He just, every time I hear that, I'm like, thank you, Jesus. Thank you. He is amazing. And with him, you will not go wrong. He will not steer you wrong. Like, if you have God in your corner, there's nothing that can come against you. Nothing. I mean, I don't care what kind of cancer it is. Nothing can come against God. And when you have his protection, you know, his hedge of protection is just, there's nothing like it. And I just thank God for, you know, my appointment went well, and he said everything's, you know, back to normal after having Nora, and I'm just thankful for that. And we went over birth control options. He said, you know, there are the, of course, condoms, you know, spermicides, that type of thing. There's something like a ring that you can put in your vagina and have to change it out every 3 weeks. Something like that. But I'm not comfortable with something being in my vagina for, you know, any period of time, really, like that. So that was not for me. And then he said there's, you know, the Depo-Provera shot, which you get every 3 months, but he said that's a lot like the mini pill, which the mini pill for me was horrible. The mini pill, and there's a video that I did on that and the side effects that it gave me. It was horrible. I was on it for like 8 months, and it was terrible. I had to come off of it, and I feel so much better. I will just say I feel so much better since I have been off of birth control. I'm really not looking forward to the hormonal aspect of being back on birth control, but, you know, I realize that it's stupid to not be on birth control, especially after I just had a baby. Like, that's just dumb. So if I'm not trying to have a baby, I need to be on birth control. But I mean, I was. The mini pill was, you know, the only thing that I could be on basically while I was breastfeeding. And it gave me horrible side effects, gave me horrible migraines, horrible acne all over my face. And as you can see right now, my face, you know, is not completely clear. You know, my skin's never been the best, but at least it's not broken. I mean, it was like huge cystic bumps, pimples that hurt, and they would be so big under the skin, and it would just, it was bad. But anyways, I'm so glad to be off of that. And I'm hoping that, so, you know, that this one that I'm getting on is not going to break me out or anything like that, or gain weight, because God knows I don't need to gain any more weight right now. I actually need to lose like at least 20 pounds, at least. But I'll be happy with anything I can get right now. But, and no one tells you when you get a C-section that the freaking C-section cut, oh, I hate what it does to your stomach. Like, even when I gained weight with Ari, after having Ari, you know, because I had a natural birth with her, and my stomach never did what it's doing now, because the C-section scar just like stops your fat. So when you gain weight, the fat just like gives you a freaking muffin top, and it's disgusting. I can't stand this. I've got to lose weight. But anyways, that's beside the point. So I ended up narrowing it down. My daughter and I narrowed it down to 2 options that, you know, we thought would be best for me, which were the patch and orthotricycline low. I was on orthotricycline low before, many years ago, and it seemed to work pretty good for me. But honestly, you know, now being off of hormones altogether, I've noticed such a difference that I feel just so much better not on hormones, that I'm hoping, you know, I'm thinking maybe I didn't notice back then if it did give me a side effect, because I was on them for so long. I didn't know, you know, what I would feel like, what I felt like off of it. But anyways, I'm hoping it won't give me any side effects, and if they do, that they'll be minimal, and hopefully I won't be like a raging biatch, you know, or anything like that. But it's weird, I just got a notification on my phone, like a little tornado warning, a little alarm went off on my phone saying it's a tornado warning in the area for the next 45 minutes, so, or 30 minutes. But it's crazy. It's like, the weather's fine, it's just a little windy, but it's a tornado warning, and it said take shelter now, so it's just a little crazy. But anyways, like, the sky is looking a little, now that I'm looking at it, like, okay, the sky is clear over there, and then look over there. I don't know if you can tell, but it's a little shady looking over there. But, and then over there it's just clear. But anyways, so that's that. My appointment went really good, and I thank God for it. So hope y'all have a good day, and I'm about to run in here to Burlington real quick, and then I'm gonna go get my babies, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Dang, that looks a little crazy. But anyways, oh, real quick, I did want to add that my daughter did also talk about the possibility or the option of Joseph getting a vasectomy, and which I don't think he's gonna go along with that. or me getting my tubes tied, which if I would have been thinking about it, I would have gotten my tubes tied while I had my C-section, but, you know, because I'm pretty sure we're not going to have any more kids. I mean, but, you know, he said just make sure that if you do decide to do that, that you're completely 100% sure that you don't, you know, that you do not want to ever have any more kids. Like, you have to be completely sure, because even though it is reversible, it's not an easy procedure. Now, he said that for the vasectomy, that it's like an in and out thing that they can do at his doctor or somewhere. I forget what he said, but it's an outpatient procedure. It only takes 45 minutes, and he said he'll be sore for like 1 day, and that would be it. Whereas me, if I got my tubes tied, I would have to be put to sleep, and I would have to go to the surgery center, and, you know, it would take a few days to recover. But nonetheless, he said it's not, you know, that bad of a procedure either way. So that's another option too. But